How
What?
would you figure that out? Like dolphins or chimps? Who's smarter?
I probably chimps but
Think so?
yeah,
Now we're getting off topic, but
probably
I don't
for
know.
sure. I mean,
You think so, Brian? What do you think?
yeah, and they have
Dolphins or chimps?
hands,
Probably.
and they have
Dolphins?
hands.
I
Like
don't know.
dolphins don't
No,
have
chimps.
hands.
I
Like
think dolphins are smart in a different way. Like
Probably.
we're not even tapped into yet. They got sonar, Jackson. Good morning, friends and family. Welcome back to another episode of Chad's Chats podcast. Who is a little hungover today because we're celebrating our country's birthday yesterday. It was 4th of July. I'm feeling it a little bit here, boys. A little bit. Was sipping the devil's nectar a little bit too much yesterday. How you guys doing today, though, man? Jackson, let's start with you, man. How's it going?
doing good. Sleepy as well. Partied it up yesterday. Not that
Yeah?
much
Nice.
though. I went to this one festival thing in Laverne with Sierra, my fiance, shout out, to with her family, and they go like every year. It's this huge thing that they do at Laverne High School, but they do it on the field, the football field, and there's this like random band usually playing, and they hype everyone up into the fireworks, and they have food and all that stuff. But you can
Cool.
basically bring your own food and whatnot, and they brought the food. Let me tell you, they
Ooh,
brought like
nice.
Jollibee chicken sandwiches. They got
Sierra's
the-
family.
Yeah, Sierra's family.
They usually go pretty all out.
They go pretty ham. So
They come prepared.
I was stuffed. I usually always like save my
Pause.
meals until the end. I usually save my appetite until night. It's kind of like a Thanksgiving type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So did that last night. That was really fun. It's always fun being with the family. That's kind of what like I think 4th of July is all about. It's just being around your loved ones, you know. And
Be around loved ones
Mostly.
and getting fucked up.
Getting
I'm just
fucked
kidding.
1 beer, 2 beer, 3 beer.
Another beer. 3 beers.
But no, it was a good time. Got home a little bit early, like 10:30, so it was nice. Like
Pussy. I'm just kidding.
sleeping a little bit, but
No,
yeah,
that's good. man.
yeah, it was a good.
What
it was a
time did you
good-
guys get down there?
We got down there. Well, they got down there really early because you got to get some good seats because
What's really early?
they got down there like at 5.
In the morning?
No, at night. I don't think they
Oh.
open until like 4.
Well, I don't
But-
know. What
but
the
they
fuck
got
is
in
real
there.
early?
I mean, early before nighttime, I guess.
I just didn't know the time parameters.
Which like nighttime's like 9 to like 7:45 in California right now.
Yeah, now it's
So-
like 8. Yeah, it's almost 8 now. We're past 8, actually.
No, yeah, true that.
Great time to golf. Great time.
Right. But yeah, I didn't come until pause. I didn't get there until I'm gonna come. I didn't get there until about 8 o'clock because I had work at the Hammies.
How was that? You got off at 8?
Yeah. No, I got off at 6, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I had to go
Was it even
home.
packed?
I was gonna ask, was it busy?
No, not really. It was
there a lot of
busier.
to-goes?
It was busier than last year. That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they
always.
dangled that sweet to go deal.
Oh, but no, it wasn't too bad last night.
That's good. Hopefully, it was a good tip day.
Probably not.
You said it was busy, kind of.
I mean, it was busier than last year, but that's not saying much.
You know, but the bar was very low, my friend. It's like being the tallest little person. Anyways, we're gonna start. Brian, how we doing, Brian?
I'm doing pretty good. Kind of kept it low key for the 4th. Just like barbecued here.
I was gonna
And
ask,
then,
like, what you did, what your plans were.
Yeah, just chilled for the most part. Just fucking so beat at work right now, man. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
it's
like
bending you
chill
over
whenever I
and
can.
bending you over the barrel, showing you the 50 states.
Oh yeah. So just ended up like chilling, but then gonna go out like in a bit to go get some brunch with a few coworkers.
Oh, I love brunch.
Nice.
I haven't been to brunch in a while. It feels
Same. It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
Like
So
a good
probably have a
brunch.
few drinks. And,
Brunch is
Is
a
it
good
a
time.
known
Day
place or is it a local place you guys are hitting up?
I mean, it's like 15 minutes from me.
great.
It's like it's like in the city of Portland.
this great local place called El Torito. They have a lovely breakfast.
No, what is it? I think it's like Bar West or something like that. Looks
Okay,
pretty good.
cool. Nice.
You? How are you doing, sir?
As I said, I'm a little hungover. As you kind of taking your role from last week, I'm gonna wear that hat this episode. I went full dad mode yesterday for 4th of July. You know, I was getting everything ready. We went over to my is it parents-in-laws?
Mother-in-law, like father-in-law's house.
Yeah, but like what
In-laws?
you say
The in-laws.
in-laws. Okay, there it is. I was like parent-in-laws? No, that's not right.
The in-laws.
Yeah, we went to my in-laws' house down the street. It's kind of down the street, so it's nice. Like not a lot of driving. But you very much appreciate the older you
Hella
get.
close.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a stone's throw away. But we got over there, and I had we have this like jumper, like water jumper thing. It's fucking big, dude. Like
Hell yeah.
as a kid, I would have lost my shit being able to like.
Those were the
play on
best
this
back
thing.
then too. You know, as a kid, you were just like always looking.
Well,
at
we
them
had
and
to
you're
like makeshift them as a kid. Jack, remember like our birthdays, we'd get like the normal jumpers, and then we'd rig like a hose in the corner.
Yeah.
And then it would
Insane.
just like, water makes everything better. So
Well, Dad made this really like weird contraption where like he put like PCP pipes in the hose, and he would like tape them around the jumper.
yeah, like it's like makeshift misters and whatever.
Just ruining the company's
No,
jumpers.
it didn't actually. If anything, we were cleaning those fucking
one
things.
time,
It came back very shiny.
One time, I remember Mom getting in trouble with the soap because we used to put
Yeah,
like baby
okay,
soap
yeah,
in there.
That's when things went a little.
And I remember us getting like a review and Mom being like, we have to at least clean it up really well before we give it back.
Yeah, we gotta really spray the soap out because we were like, how do we make this better? Water's great. What else can we do? Let's put soap in there because it's slippery as hell.
Baby soap, baby. It's so easy because you don't get it in your
was so
eyes.
fun.
It won't sting. So it's just like,
Baby soap.
Did you guys
Good
clean it up,
time.
or it was like, hey,
I
sorry?
don't know. It's above my pay grade.
yeah,
I
we
don't know,
didn't
Brian.
care
I was a
about that.
child.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
didn't care about
kidding.
that.
I'm
It's
sure
good
we were
times,
fine.
man. It was a good time.
Yeah, but now they have like whole things that are like made for that, you know. So we have one of those,
Shit.
and we use it for the daycare a lot. But we brought it over yesterday, and man, those kids they love that thing. They were going up the slide all day, tiring them out. You know, that's the real goal is to tire them out. And my wife's sister has triplets, so we had a hands full with them, and my son like just playing around all day. Weather was great. You know, started sipping around noonish.
Was it? What was the weather?
It was like a warm like 85, 87, something like that, maybe 90. Yeah, it was warm, dude.
Yeah, and night
Like-
was really nice too.
Yeah, it was. So it was just a lovely 4th of July. Burned my finger a little bit, lighting some fire. I was a firework guy, so I was doing that.
Of course.
Took me a minute to like. I never used those little firework lighter things. You know, they look like incense, but they're just to light your fireworks. They work great, and you don't burn your finger. That's kind of the best part. So it was fun. We had a really good time. Tatum was loving it. He was a little freaked out at first by the fireworks. He didn't know what was going on. But after the initial scare went away, he had a really good time.
It's so crazy. Every year, it's just gonna be so different with Tatum. And like last,
I was thinking
year,
about that. Like last year, he was just a baby,
he was
just a wee
looking
baby.
at it like with his eyes like this. I don't know what's going on.
We had his headphones. He had little
Yeah.
headphones. 'Cause, like
This
No,
year,
he's
he's like
a-
he was a little timid.
he's going nuts. Well, at first, and then like
first. Yeah.
he dialed in. He
He
fought that
started
nap
making.
too.
He started making C4 bombs. Just like,
Hey, it's around the corner. It's not going to be too long before you have
It's
to
little-
take the mantle.
Little
you know?
Bob the Builder tools, you know what I'm saying?
What do you do, Tatum? I told you no more bombs.
That's not
Mom
how you
said
make
no.
them, Tatum. That's not how you make them.
Listen, you got to twist the bottoms, buddy. No, it's I guess that's not that far around the corner. Huh? It's like that's gonna be here before we know it.
Your
I went
first
to
day
a-
of training, Tatum.
Yeah, turn this paperclip.
do you get
into an
nervous
explosive.
with like how the internet is and like children in the sense of like they could just look anything up?
Actually, you know what? I haven't thought about it until you just brought it up right now.
There's
now
also-
I cannot think.
I mean, parent controls
gonna
are
be
really
crazy,
good
though.
these days too, though. Like you can really mess with the parent controls.
You
And,
better not parent control the internet.
Don't put
Dang.
barriers on my baby. No, it's. I mean, that's gonna be interesting to do as we go on. There's not like a booklet on how to do all that shit. but,
Like, just because I keep like seeing stuff how kids like, or I guess younger people, they just don't know how to learn because like the
everything's
fucking
kind of like read to
internet
them
and just
yeah.
and like after COVID, it's just hardly giving a shit or just everything's done on like the computers and shit like that.
I feel like a lot of it's like quick fact checking. It's just like, oh, what's that? Oh, cool, that's interesting. Okay, anyways, and it's like you don't retain information like that. Like you have to like, I don't know if you have to, but like most people like read things, right? And kind of after you read it a
Because
while,
like I
it
was seeing
sticks.
like some one dude graduated and he was just like on like the camera of like panning to him. He was just like showing his chat GPT, just like fucking doing like his thesis or whatever it is, and it was just like chat GPT.
Jesus Christ.
that's
What
how.
are we-
That's the world now, man.
Something bad's gonna come out of ChatGPT. We're using it too much. I'm telling you.
I know, but it's awesome.
You're gonna hear like family gets divorced when wife finds out vows were written by ChatGPT. Like some fucked up shit's gonna be coming out of this.
That's crazy. Technology is crazy, man. I'm excited to see how Tatum adapts to all of it and how technology kind of continues to like get better and better.
I
'Cause,
mean, when we were kids, there was no damn cell phone. Not really.
it's crazy.
Like
man.
there were cell phones, but you didn't like.
We had an
Not
we had an
now.
iPod Shuffle, which was
We grew up in like a great time, I guess.
I downloaded music illegally.
All
It's
the
like
time,
a
baby.
lot. Like
All the
LimeWire,
time.
a lot.
that was such a
Now it's
huge
like
thing.
you just pay the subscription and you have it at the palm of your hand.
Like we saw all that. We saw like kind of the birth
shift.
of the internet, like the birth of YouTube,
the wild
downloading
West.
music, then the birth of Spotify, like streaming,
Yeah.
What a time.
Netflix, like crazy. The
Do you
time
think
that we live in.
if we're like around still like in 1,000 years we haven't blown each other up, like we're gonna look back and be like that like 2000 was the year of the big internet boom. Like that's when things really started kicking off.
on our like
I'm sure they'll
400.
talk about it. I mean, COVID.
Like
as
this
well,
will be like a
right?
real big pivotal moment in history. Is like the time we were alive because like it was a lot of technology. Like, but maybe in like 100 years this is gonna be like nothing.
There's
It'll all be obsolete.
We've already lived through so many things. I mean, if you think about it, 9/11, COVID,
The Dark Knight.
yeah, the
Dark Knight Rises. Many Superman movies.
Marvel, the MCU.
The MCU.
Yeah, we went through a
22
whole phase.
That 22-year
Phases.
stretch is insane.
What a run! What a run!
It probably won't ever happen again.
Never.
In movies,
And it doesn't like have to.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like,
I
that
think it'd be really cool if it happened again.
Yeah, but it's not going to. I mean, look
with
at
like
Fantastic
DC.
Four.
You said it doesn't have to. Like
You think
guess
DC? You think DC's gonna make a run? Like kind
the
of like
blueprints. The blueprints there. I hope so.
because the Superman.
I don't
looks
think they're patient enough.
pretty.
I
Tight.
don't think they're patient enough.
James Gunn seems pretty patient with how
don't know,
he's
man.
I don't
approaching
know.
things.
Superman
Maybe
came
right.
out pretty
You see,
like.
do you see how much people are in Superman too? There's like, they have everybody there. The whole Justice League's there already.
I think
basically.
he wanted to not start from like the very
No, I know,
beginning,
and it's different
and-
time, right? Like we're not doing origin stories.
And
anymore,
honestly, I
really,
kind of like that. I'm tired of origin stories. I'm
it's
over it.
fresh.
I'm over it. We don't need to learn how fucking Batman got
I don't
his
know.
parents
I think it
killed
just
again.
depends if it's good or not.
I don't
It's
know.
like, what does patience look like in the new like, way of releasing movies?
I don't know. I just don't
it
need
used
to
be,
see-
like, origin story, slow build up, arc, yada
Yeah.
yada yada.
I
Now
don't
it's
need
like
it-
you're
yeah.
going halfway through their career.
Yeah,
The
just don't-
character's career. The character's.
I don't need to see Batman's parents getting killed again. I'm just saying, like I don't. Superman,
very-
Superman's a little different, I think, because I feel like
It's
that's
very
been
pivotal.
a minute.
I guess we say that, but like, how many Batman origin movies are there?
There's
Quite
not
a
that
cou-
much.
Well, they show his origin scene. I'm saying like
Yeah, I do.
almost every Batman film, they've shown it except
It's a
for
pivotal part of Batman.
I think. Well, okay,
Kind of what made Batman Batman.
but my point is like we don't. My point was like we don't need to see that again. I don't think it's a pivotal thing. You could maybe reference it.
I'm dying to know who they cast as the father and mother to get killed. It's one of my favorite parts seeing any Batman movie is. No, I'm just kidding.
I like what they're doing. I think they're probably gonna expand if it does really well, which I think it will. I think they're gonna expand that universe a lot.
You guys have tickets yet to see any of those movies? No, my buddy's like already. Daniel from work, shout out Daniel. He's already got tickets for Superman.
I got tickets too.
No.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I usually just wait. Like
I've never had an
they
issue.
Usually don't. They don't usually fill up now. It's at least the power of Marvel or DC.
I feel like my area they fill up a lot.
Get it?
Yeah,
Really? He was telling me like, yo, you gotta get your ticket. And I'm like, do I?
In my area,
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I could probably go.
Hey, you're not in butt fuck Nebraska anymore, Brian. You're in
you're kind of
civilization,
lucky.
society.
You're kind of lucky, Brian, because like you're. No offense, you're just by yourself, so
No,
like,
yeah.
you can sit wherever you
you're
want.
not in butt fuck Nebraska anymore.
You can. I have to like plan for someone else to sit with me. Usually, Sierra, shout out, and so it's like, well, fuck, like I can't just sit in the corner back. That's
You
gonna
go to a
suck
lot of
ass.
premieres. You go to a lot of premieres, or not premieres, but like it came out movies. Like I don't usually do that.
I like
so it's
doing
not-
that.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, this movie comes out like
Yeah, July 11th,
Soon.
I think.
Like,
right?
like
Next
July
week.
10th. Next week,
there you
I think
go.
this
Yeah.
movie comes out.
Like this upcoming
damn.
week, yeah, like,
Yeah.
because Jurassic, it was Jurassic, and then it's Superman, and then it's Fantastic Four. Yeah,
What
it's crazy.
How was Jurassic Park? Did you see it? Jurassic World?
Yeah, I saw
What's it
it.
called now?
It was better than the last two that came out. I can tell you
I
that.
didn't see the last one that came out. The last.
I stopped after Jurassic World. I didn't see any after that.
All I
see the
gotta
second
say, yeah,
it was alright.
all I
No,
gotta
it
say
was
is that they went away from they were going away from like the dinosaur part and like having a lot of dinosaur fight scenes and all that stuff and like dinosaurs coming at you, which is what we're watching, right? We're watching the film because we want to get scared by these dinosaurs, these crazy dinosaurs that are basically chasing these people on screen. But they kind of got away with that with the last two films, and we're trying to like bring in this nostalgic like money grabber type of thing with this last film, trying to do like this Marvel fucking universe type of thing with Jurassic Park, but it just didn't work well, and the story was very fucking mid. This story is kind of mid as well. I'm not gonna lie, like
But it has Scarlett Johansson.
but it has fucking Scarlett Johansson,
ScarJo and
and
the guy's
Blade.
name?
What's his name?
Mahershala?
Mahershala Ali or something like that.
was he good?
He was
Mahershala
fantastic. Like those two actors. Yeah, Ali probably the best actor in the whole film. I mean, it's really based on them two, him and
Other
Scarlett,
than the Raptors.
and most entertaining probably parts of the film were them two.
Do they?
But that, again, that's
is
not
it-
saying much because he's like has a lot in the script, so I would hope he's good. I'm glad they picked him though. He's a really good actor. It really made the film a little bit like more funny. There was a lot more up tempo parts than the last two films. That's what I hated about the last film. It was very slow and like just for no reason.
talking? A lot of
Just
talking.
just no dinosaurs. It pissed me off. So this film, you get your dinosaurs. You get scared a couple of times. I got like a little startled because the director is also the guy that did the original two cinematography, I think, of it. He did the two, and so he came back for this one.
Continuity.
So it kind of gave you that really good like big landscape of these dinosaurs, and it made you feel like you were kind of there as well. So I really respected that. I think that guy's the same one that did the artwork for the original Jurassic Park film. So he really like brought out the landscape part of the film. So that's what I liked most about it was that you were entertained most of the film. It was entertaining. I would go watch it if I were you, but I wouldn't watch it again.
It
Go
would
watch
suck.
it. It's fun. I wouldn't pay for it again, but I would go watch it in the movie theaters because I think it deserves that type of feel when you watch it.
Is it basically like, this is gonna be a spoiler, but like you don't have to say too much. Is it just them creating another fucked up dinosaur for like the old school dinosaurs to beat? Is that what happens?
Basically, they need this cure.
Well, I don't want to know the whole story.
Okay.
I just want to know, like, is that part of it at all?
Yes.
They create a fucked up dinosaur and then it gets out of control,
no.
and then they need like the old school dinosaurs to like
No.
kill them, like
No,
the
it's-
T-Rex.
No,
every
it's
time
not
a
like
T-Rex.
it's not like the last two films. It's not like that at all. It's just it's been a long time since they've been there. They need a cure. They figured that there's a dinosaur out there that is going to help them with that. A cure for something on Earth that's happening, and they go on the island, and they find out that it's a lot harder. Blah blah blah.
What's the disease on Earth? Now I need to know.
Can't remember. It was like this.
That's not a good sign.
Honestly, I don't remember, but it's
not a good sign.
No, it was okay. They give you all sorts of kind of weird looking dinosaurs. I mean, like this one, I feel like they're not even dinosaurs. It's like monsters. Like,
Yeah,
like they're just
like,
trying
what
to scare you
doing?
in this one.
Yeah,
know what I
what
mean?
are we
Like,
doing?
But we'll see. I mean, I'll see on your guys' opinion if you guys watch it or not.
It's gonna
you can wait. You could probably wait and watch that at home. I like that in the theaters because the cinematography of it was beautiful. I thought it was really well done. But yeah, it's about it about that.
That's all I got to say about that. Jack, you went in on that Jurassic Park movie a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say
well,
it
I
was
mean, to be fair,
bad.
like we haven't had like a good one in a long time. I think like Jurassic Park truly lives off that first movie.
No, seriously.
Like
The second one's good too.
The first one is
yeah,
so
but still
good.
not like the. I think it's good as a child. I haven't
The
seen it
second
in
one's
like.
really good, dude.
It could be. I haven't watched it in a long
not
time.
as
but
good
that
as the first one.
Like,
Well,
that first one's
so
amazing.
iconic, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it
like
just
even
so
most
well
of the Jurassic World ones, like the first one, I think it just brought you into that world. But once you like step back, you're like, oh wait, they're trying to turn dinosaurs into an army.
Yeah.
Like what? Like they're trying to use them as soldiers. And you're like, okay. And then they like double down on that story, right?
It's just
And
funny
yeah.
because it's like
They double down.
you can't do that with the animals we have now. What makes you think you can bring back the most ferocious creatures and then make
it's just
them
like, hold up, hear me out. We use them as soldiers. And you just imagine pitching that and being like, what? So I think like it just lives off that nostalgia of the first movie.
Yeah.
And
boots on the ground, except those boots are raptor claws.
and I thought this one was gonna be good, and then I just kept seeing like reviews go down for it, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it's very much that. It's very much that. It's like you can go watch it if you like spectacle and you want to see it on the big movie theaters, but if you don't want to spend that money and just kind of are okay to wait, it's okay to wait. You don't need to spend your money.
You know who else doesn't want to spend money? It's goddamn Celtics right now, blowing up the fucking team. Now, look at that transition. That was a good transition right there. Good Lord. The NBA, we won't get too much into it, but just like the damn free agency right now. And like
What have
people
they done?
like,
What moves have they done?
what, like anybody? Or
No,
the Lakers
Celtics
too,
team,
right?
you're
The
talking
Lakers
about
too.
there's like 3 guys left from the championship team. We got rid of Drew. We got Al's probably out the door. Al Horford. Porzingis
he's
is
old.
gone.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
he's
damn.
if we don't have again, like if we don't have him, who's our center? Like George Niang, he's a power forward, I'm pretty sure. But like, yeah, I can tell you, and you know, our roster is getting destroyed right now, and it's kind of happening a lot like around the league with like different teams. So it's just interesting that new collective bargaining agreement really fucking teams right now. Like we got rid of Holiday and Porzingis, and we still couldn't afford our like third string center. You know, like, and like that's how fucking like crazy this shit is. You know, and like yeah, our team is weird. We had a bunch of like really big names, but it's kind of happening in a lot of spots. Like those 3 like Achilles tears too, like turned out to be very pivotal things. Like Dame's gone from the Bucks. We got Turner gone from the Pacers. Like a lot of
He
moving
didn't
parts
tear
here.
his Achilles though.
No, but he's gone probably because
Well, he went
Tyrese
to the
did.
Bucks.
Yeah, but why would
Yeah.
they probably wouldn't have traded him if Tyrese was healthy this year? You know what I'm saying? That's my point. Because like who did the Pacers get?
I
in
just
return?
I just don't know about Dame though. How old is Dame? Isn't he like
35.
33 or 35? Coming off an Achilles?
It's tough, dude. And so you say that, and it kind of makes sense. It's like, but at first it was very shocking. Bucks releasing Dame. Or
Oh
buying
yeah,
him
for
out.
sure. Because like, what did that team ever truly do?
How much did they have to pay him? So it's just crazy. A lot of moving parts. Should be a very interesting season. I think the NBA has been more wide open than ever. You know, maybe Thunder make it run it back. You know, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
then what's to stop them?
Injuries. That's what stops
Yeah.
That's what stops any
Yes.
fucking team. Unfortunately.
I guess. I mean, we got to talk about the biggest thing in sports right now, the Club World Cup. I mean, how to?
Oh, yeah, I got to eat some crow with that, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I was very much enjoying it until this last game against, I believe the team was called Al Hilal. If I'm mistaken, if I'm getting that wrong, I apologize. But those motherfuckers, they had some fast gun like strikers. I'm assuming that I'm still getting the positions down. It's still tough, but fast as fuck. Some of the fastest human beings I've ever seen. Like you would have thought our team did leg day like hours before the game because it just looked like they were running around in like sand out there, and the other guys had like cleats on very nice grass, and it sucks, man. I thought we were starting to turn a page. We got a bunch of new people in, and it just feels like, you know, new people, same city, you know, unfortunately. Not same city, but like from last year, because I guess this isn't like the norm, but like hopefully it's not the norm, the new norm.
I mean,
I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm
that
saying.
was it was great. It was great to see. I mean, it was hilarious. I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it. It was a good game.
I didn't watch it,
were
but I
able
saw
to
like
watch-
some of the highlights, and it was like, oh, there.
Dude,
I mean,
it was like,
it was 4-3, right?
yeah, I think it was 4-3. Dude, last
Yeah, I
time.
mean, that's
It's
a fucking
7 goals, man,
That's a show right there.
and extra time. Like
Yeah.
it was
I
something.
don't know. Now it just like makes me like, all right, maybe I'm underestimating Liverpool a little bit, just like with all the signings that they made. I think like Liverpool's building to like make a fucking
might be
dynasty right now.
Yeah, make a run for a couple years here.
they
'Cause
signed,
they got a couple dudes.
Pong comes in, you know what I'm saying? He in the deck.
Gesundheit. Do you think there's something to say about like, is English football still the tippy top? Because they're getting kind of dogged in this tournament a little bit. I think heat's the big equalizer. The weather.
A lot of complaints about the Heat. A
Yeah.
lot of complaints about the Heat.
Yeah, some teams had
The
to like
Heat,
stay
good
in the
movie.
locker room.
Yeah.
Like it's like, what the fuck?
A lot of complaints about. No, I still think it is. I mean, it's just the Prem. They just play so many goddamn games as well, and
Why-
it's just
why do you-
tough. Like the physicality of the league as well. It's just, and like if you think about like most of
Jack's
the other
word.
leagues, like you have like the Bundesliga, which apart from like Bayern, like Leverkusen, who won not this past season but the year before, like Bayern Munich owns that league. Like they fucking own it. PSG own that league. And then in La Liga, it's like Barcelona, Madrid, or Atletico Madrid. So it's like you don't really have. I mean, I guess to say the same for
I was gonna.
for the Prem, but like
There's a
it's
couple
still
dudes at the
it's
top.
still like competitive in that sense. Like, well, I mean, even like Liverpool, Man City, like what was it like a
Liverpool
couple
won
years
very
ago?
early
Man
this
City
year.
won by like 1 point, like last day of this season.
Yeah, that was fun.
And the battle for top 4 is, I feel like, a lot more like heavier. I just think, honestly, I think last year was just like a weird year, like in the sense where
The
Liverpool
one that just
was,
passed.
Yeah, I think Liverpool was like obviously very good, but I also think that everyone else was just very bad.
It
Like,
was a little transition year for a lot of clubs.
yeah, but to be fair, like they're building, and I as long as Arsenal doesn't win, I don't want to see Arsenal win. I want them to still like just be shit,
Nobody wants that.
or not shit, but like I mean,
just
'cause, well,
good
I want
enough
them
to
be
get
shit.
their hopes up, and then just,
Well, it's because they've been like second like 3 years in a row, and it's just like
we lost
just choking and collapsing. But I will say, I mean,
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Like Liverpool, I mean, Diego Jota, that was crazy.
That's the
how
guy
he
that passed
passed?
away.
Yeah.
That's
That was
heartbreaking,
nuts,
dude.
dude.
Did you hear about
so
that, Jack?
sad. I was like,
Oh,
damn,
that's
I
sad.
can't remember the last time like
R.I.P.
an active like player passed
It
like
was like
that.
a car accident, so it's very.
Yeah.
He just got married a couple weeks ago. Like,
Dude, he was on
just-
like he literally won the Premier League, then won the Nations League with Portugal.
and then got
Like
married.
Jeez.
got married like a week or 2 weeks ago,
Down.
and then passed. It was crazy.
It was
Awful.
heartbreaking, man.
I know,
Just
but I saw
heartbreaking.
Liverpool's gonna like retire their number, and then they're gonna pay out
That's
the
good.
rest of his contract to
That's
his
nice.
family.
That's nice. Jeez,
That's
man.
crazy. Yeah, it's just heartbreaking stuff. It sucks.
Yeah, I was sad. I was like, "What the hell?" I woke up. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Gone way too soon for sure.
It makes you really appreciate life more. You know what I'm saying? How fragile we are as people. You know, it's I'm grateful to be on this earth, doing this podcast with y'all.
It's well said, Jackson. Well said. Ditto here too. But yeah, that's kind of like what like 4th of July is about too. You know, it just kind of lets you appreciate all that stuff too. I was gonna ask Brian, is it kind of like
How
Not
is
to,
it
like,
out there?
kick you while you're down, but like because you're out there by yourself?
Who
Like,
said
is
I'm
it-
down?
Not yeah, that's true. That was a weird way of saying it. but, like,
Is it weird being by myself? Like,
yeah, that's more
away
so
from
like what I was
family and
gonna
stuff like
ask.
that?
Yeah,
not
like we said,
really.
you are getting very comfortable being by yourself,
Well, I mean, I have been for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
but it's becoming like a
But-
thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I would like. I like my space. I don't
yeah,
ever go to the time where I'm like, damn, like I'm like missing home.
yeah.
Which might say a lot about me, but
No, I think certain people are built like that. You know, I'm the exact opposite, but I
but-
think certain
no, I
people are
mean-
built that way.
there's definitely times where I'm just like, damn, I kind of wish I was like home right now. It's just like kind of like what we were talking about last week. It's so fucking hard just because
Yeah.
you got like, when I do make it home, it's like I don't want to be there more than like a week, right? Just because I want to just get my time in and like go. But then it's just like, I got my parents, I got like my friends, like other like cousins, shit like that, which I all want to see. But it's
Yeah.
like there's so many hours in a fucking day, and it's like it's not like in
Right.
I'm telling you,
know-
you need like 3 of you. Like you need if you could
Yeah.
clone yourself, like yeah,
and it's not like with California, it's not like, oh yeah, driving to like the LA area is like quick. It's like, no, that fucking takes time. If there's
Yeah.
traffic, then it's like time I'm wasting doing that. And then it's just like, all right, I'm here for a little bit, and then it's like, all right, I got to go back. So
the amount of time people spend driving is like it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy if you think about how much you like.
It's like half your life is wasted.
I think about it. I'm like, I'm fucking driving all the time. Damn it.
but
You-
yeah,
you drive
no,
a
I
lot.
mean,
Yeah.
I think like I would feel it more like if I see, like I'd get the FOMO more if people were actually doing stuff.
Yeah, no
You
one's
know,
doing
like,
shit. We're just
To
hunkered
be
down.
fair, like I
watching-
haven't really
hanging
like
out with our
seen
kids.
a lot of like when that's part of life. We're all growing up, and like
Yeah.
everyone has like priorities and shit like that. But yeah, like definitely. I think like they had dinner like for Brittany like during her birthday, and it's like, oh yeah, that would have been nice to go to, right? Because
Yeah,
just to see everybody and stuff like that. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard in the sense of like, when am I gonna make that time? Because like I'm gonna go to the fantasy football like draft house. It's like, what am I gonna do with my parents to be like,
is that
oh
is
hey,
that
like
is that set in stone yet?
I think it's
August
in, like,
23rd?
August, something like that. Yeah. I haven't bought my ticket, but like I'm planning on going. But then it's just like, so what do? Do I just
Yeah.
say like, hey, mom, dad, like peace the fuck out?
Yeah, for
Or
real, for
it's
real.
like maybe I go like a couple days before, spend some time with them, and then or do I try to find like another weekend before that just to be like, hey, this is gonna be the family and cousin time, and then
that's interesting.
when I come back, it's like, all right, this is my friend time, like, you know. So
Yeah.
that's the only part that's like a bit difficult in trying to make time for everybody. But like, even if all the guys don't go, like, I would love to see Chris, but like, will Chris go to the draft house? Probably not.
There's no way.
You know, so it's like, it's trying to make sure I like, because I don't want to like lose those friendships in the sense of like, oh, we haven't talked, and I don't think most guys are like texting like, yo man, how you doing, like, you know. It's usually all conversations I have are like through the group chats.
Yeah. So it's us
You know?
talking shit to each other. Yeah.
Pretty
that's what
much,
it is.
you know. But like, that's how we communicate most of the time.
Fuck you. Hey, I love you too.
Yeah. But like, so that's like the part that gets difficult in the sense of trying to like fit that time in for everybody else or for everyone, because like I obviously want to see everybody, but it's just so fucking hard trying to like get all that time in within like 3 or 4 days, you know.
Yeah. How is
Yeah,
the fireworks up there? Like,
You know, so I was like, I was thinking, because they're big on, you know,
Nature.
fire, and trying not to like forest fires and shit like that.
You think Portland, you think a bunch of like, preservers. Preserve it. Preserve it?
They were going fucking ham, bro. I was like, oh shit.
I was in Southridge for a sec.
Yeah, they were going ham. Fireworks were going off to like 10 something, just like
yeah.
easy. You just
love
like boom,
fireworks.
boom, boom. You're like, oh shit. Like,
shit,
I
man.
thought the city would have been like, fuck no.
Honestly, never thought
yeah, they were
about
going
that.
hard.
Like, I would never thought about fireworks outside of California or just my bubble of where I live, you know. And so
I don't
like,
worry about anyone.
I never
else.
think like, I never think I'm like, well, it's in Kansas.
It's a problem
are they
with California.
doing fireworks. It's so stupid, but I don't know why I think about that sometimes. I'm like, oh, are they doing it up north?
People do it all over the place, man.
Yeah, they do it all over. I mean,
yeah.
some probably are less strict than California.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure. I'm sure in
Rancho, you
Florida.
can't-
I'm
can't
sure
do
in
any of
Florida
it.
you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Florida's basically little Tijuana. You can basically do whatever you want over there. We're going to jump into a new segment we got going here, guys. It's going to be a buy or bust segment here, we're calling it. Calling it buy or bust. So basically, we're just going to be talking about anything we've seen throughout the week that we really enjoyed or kind of really hated. The buy is the enjoy. The bust is obviously the hate. So with that being said, you guys want to get it going? Or you want me to start off and kind of give an example or like?
If you have something on your mind, I'd say go for it.
Yeah, I got one. So this last weekend, I'm choosing love this week, okay? And this last weekend, I went to a country concert.
Oh, nice. I saw that.
Yeah, I went to good old Boots in the Park.
Boots in the
And I'm going to more concerts. Like, I need to do
It's a
that
great
more.
buy. It's a great
I had
buy.
such a good time, and it wasn't even like, I think maybe like festival thing, not like smaller festivals, because that wasn't like a big Coachella thing.
right
But there was multiple artists where it was really cool.
stagecoach,
Like,
if you will.
although I would have been just fine. So it was like Lee Bryce and Sam Hunt is who I went to go see. And
Those are good ones. Sam Hunt.
Solid.
dude,
Lee
Sam
Bryce.
Hunt, my God, the man is a
Lit
showman. Yes, everything. He played all the hits,
Oh, hell
all the
yeah.
hits. He played Cop Car, and he had like a starry night projected in the background, and it was just
That's
it
beautiful.
was beautiful. I went from 6 to midnight.
Was it at night? Was it at night too?
Yeah, it was. We got there at 4, and then he went on at Lee Bryce went on at like 6, I think.
Oh,
So we got there to
perfect
kind of
timing.
roam around for a while, and got this nice little
I was like,
cowboy
what is he
hat.
going
Yeah, I put it on, but I got the damn thing. But I bought 2 of these suckers.
Hell yeah.
I love that thing. It's
Yeah.
so
100,
comfortable.
$100 a pop.
Oh, like
Probably more.
75. So,
And you bought 2 of them?
Yeah. Well, okay, because
That's pretty cheap for.
I bought one, and then
cowboy
Alyssa
hat.
wanted one.
Oh,
And I was like, okay. And then what sold me was, I was like, damn, I don't want to buy 2. But they both fit. Like, I can wear both of them.
On a Marcy
And
head.
she-
On a
and she
Marcy
can,
head.
I know, Jack, that's how rare it is.
On a
And
Marcy
Jack's
head.
reaction should tell you how rare this
Damn.
occasion is. It fit my head like a perfect glove fits a hand.
Oh
And,
shit.
and what I'm saying is that moment when it touched my scalp, and I
Oh,
was just
man.
like that was the face I made. I was, oh my God,
I'm like.
fantastic. Give me 14 right now. And so, and if it's Alyssa's too, not because I have a giant head, she just has a lot of hair. So it fit her head too. So it kind of made sense to me. Like, okay, we can interchange them.
How often are you gonna wear the cowboy hat though?
I've worn it all week, Brian.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought about wearing it on this podcast. I wore it all day yesterday.
You should've.
At
That would've been
4th of
funny.
July. I would. I just need to get new headphones. That was the only thing I didn't think of.
Next
Came
pod.
from-
Next pod.
But yeah, I very much enjoy the cowboy hat. I think cowboy hats should be. Maybe that should be my bias. Cowboy hats.
They're they're very underrated. I don't know why they look so cool. I think
Because
I always
it's
wanted
like-
to
The
wear
whole
one out.
Western look is kind of slept on. I think from normal people, people in like the country, scene know about it and they understand and they're hearing me talk right now and they're saying this guy, he gets it. He knows. He figured it out. And what I'm saying is everyone should dabble in the world of Western outfittery because my God, it makes you feel elegant and rugged at the exact same time.
Delgado's getting so much validation right now.
Yeah, they might Delgado and Jesse. Shout out Delgado and Jesse. They might be onto something, man. 'Cause God, good Lord,
The
it's
whole
a good
overall look, with
okay, I don't know about overall.
with
Now we're going
cowboy
a little hickish.
You know what I'm saying? Overall,
I'm talking a straw hat,
no
shirt under,
just
straight up Huckleberry Finn.
feeling the jeans on the crotch and Huckleberry hat. You know
Jesus
what I'm saying?
Christ.
That's the way to go. That's the
I
country
want to feel,
way to go.
I want to feel the
man.
buttons on my garments. No, but yeah, I had a great time at the concerts. That's my buy. Sam
That's
Hunt,
dope.
what a wonderful, sounds exactly like he sounds in the record and
Oh,
on his
that's awesome.
recorded. Yeah, sounds great, dude. And I got to dap him up twice. It was great, fantastic.
Oh, even better.
Saw him coming. He had like a little middle area, and I rushed through.
Wow, touched
And,
hands.
bulldozed a couple females to get there. Get the fuck out of my way.
I would have loved
But
to
yeah,
see
we
that.
dapped up a couple times. It was tight.
Slow motion of
Soft
that.
hands, very soft hands. Sam Hunt on record, soft hands.
Wow, that's what's up.
Just something. I
it's
just
a great
wanted to
buy.
put that out there.
Concerts, I like concerts.
Yeah.
Concerts are a great buy.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Just vibing too. We went with a little small friend group too. Like so, it was. If you can do that too, if you can get a little group together, money in the bank. Shawty, what you think?
So
Yeah, that's my buy. Any Jackson, do you have a buy here?
Yeah. Not necessarily a buy. I have a hate. Right? Buy or hate?
Yeah, buy
What is
or
it?
bust.
Bust.
Buy or bust.
He's busting.
I'm busting today.
Bust.
I want to say
Busting all over this bitch.
I guess I kind of like went through Jurassic World Rebirth. Kind of was a bust, not bust. But I'm gonna say something that happened on my shift the other day at Disneyland. It's kind of a bust to me. I don't know if we can do that right. Kind of like a situation.
Yeah, busted. Yeah, you're using that
So
term
I was
correctly.
in my show doing Phantasmic. I perform in Phantasmic at Disneyland. I don't know if anybody knows that, but I was doing my show normally. I can't really say what I do on record, but I'll give you a little sneak peek. So I was about to go do my normal routine in the show, dancing with a princess. We're getting down there. I'm about to go on the barge, which is like goes around the water, front. It's a barge like that, a raft that basically brings you around the water. That's what we dance
Let him
on.
finish, Brian. Let him finish.
I know. It's just like he's like, I was dancing with the princess and I busted.
And I busted. That was it. That's all.
That's what we're doing, right? That's
the bust,
that's how
right?
you use it.
But right before, it's funny. Right before we
Credit
go
for me to want to hold
on
that
the
in. And
bars.
then Chad got it out.
No, it was great, Brandon. Great. Glad we did that. Right before we went on the barge, the barge engine blew up, so we couldn't go on the barge, and so they quickly were like, "All right, Jackson, we need to switch you out of this costume and put you in a different character because we can utilize you in a different character, but you
saying the
need to
barge
make
on the
it on
boat
time."
busted?
Yeah. So no, the engine in the barge, because there's engines in the barges. I don't know if anyone knew that.
What
But
is a
there's-
barge? Let's
So-
start with that.
A
I
barge.
keep saying this word.
So a barge is like kind of
Like-
like
like
a
it's a
raft.
known thing.
Like it's like a floating stage basically on the water.
Okay.
Like
Just
it's
say
like
boat. You can just
this
say boat.
big rectangular stage on the water that floats, and
Okay.
that is driven by a person in it.
It's a boat.
A raft in a sense, if you will.
Boat. All right.
Anyways, but the engine blew up in it, so we couldn't go on. So then that happens a lot in Phantasmic. So we had to
The engine blows up a lot?
Yeah, it just blows up, and they have to just stop what you're doing. You can't do the show. You yourself can't do that portion of the show. Like the show doesn't stop itself. The show will continue on because that's
They just
theater
skip
for
that
you.
part.
They just skip that portion, and you go on to the next thing, and you have to hurry up because it's a show. Live theater never stops. You just keep going. And so basically they were like, okay, stop here. You're gonna get undressed, put on makeup, put on a wig, and then you're gonna go on, do a scene on the boat, whatever, whatnot. And I was like, what? Like, that is almost impossible to do right now. I have to take off. They're like, you can make it in time. just go, this part of the island and get undressed, and then yada, yada, yada. And it was just insane. And so, like, I had to quickly get undressed, put on everything, do the next portion of that show. And it was just like a total, like, just
shit show,
man. My heart was racing so much. I was just, like, trying to think about
workout,
like
though.
my track and everything on what I was supposed to do. And it's very stressful when you're doing something like that with thousands of people that paid all this money, and it's like a big franchise like that, and you're just like thinking about not fucking up the entire time, and you're dealing with stunts, you're dealing with fighting, you're dealing with all types of stuff, and it's a crazy ride. But yeah, I mean, it was just like I wish I could talk about it more. I can't really talk about it a lot because it's Disney.
So is your bus like work? Like
it just sucked.
Did you just want to get that off your chest?
I
Like,
did.
That's kind of what I was.
It did. Well, because like I already said, Jurassic World and like Rebirth was kind of a bust, and it didn't really.
Well, that
do
wasn't
well.
the bust though.
I know, but I already talked about it.
God damn
My bust is like what happened at work.
My bus was my
Okay.
Thursday.
It fucking sucked.
Bus was incompetency at work.
It
From-
sucked. It sucked. Yeah. That's
All
my
right,
bust
little
for the
loose
week.
with the rules there on the buyer bust, but we're not. There's no parameters here. I think that counts as a buyer bust.
Was it not
It
entertaining
sucks-
enough? I want to talk
I just
about
think
work.
like it was.
Whoa.
It's not that at all. It's not that at all.
Fuck
It's-
you,
it's
Chad.
that-
I'm just kidding.
I think it's just a little like I was buying concerts and going to concerts. What you're busting on? That sounded weird. You're the bus.
I think it might play though because it's just like I'm busting.
You're busting on work, a fucked up thing at work. I think I'm holding too much weight. I'm like,
Okay,
Maybe.
maybe we just
Yeah.
need to re-talk about this then on the rules after the
no, it's not like that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to make it rules or anything. I just wanted to play, like, come through. So that's why I was like, so your bust is like work, like, or
Yeah, I mean, just that transition fucking sucked, and like, it was a
Okay.
total bust.
You know what I'm saying, Brian? Like, help me out
No,
here,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like,
No, I hear what you're saying.
it's more so
Because
like
there's
a
no
thing.
like actual. Yeah, there's no like.
That was like an event.
Can I go? Can I go? And then, like,
Okay, I guess the show itself fucking was a bust because there were so many things breaking down. I mean, I don't know.
That would work. That would work. I think that
Okay.
works. No, it was a good mistake. That was good.
I'm also going to bust.
Nice.
Bust,
Bust.
and it's people, but specifically people who disturb you during lunch. Oh my God, dude. There's nothing worse than being like at work, probably even taking your break at like, because I'm salary, so I don't really like have a break. But like
You're splitting
whenever
it up,
I want to
probably.
like take it, where it's like, all right, now's like a good time. Let me go like eat something real quick. Or just like chill out for like 30 minutes or whatever. And then you just get somebody who's like asking you questions
Yeah.
about work as if you're not like in the middle of eating a sandwich or
Fuck me,
sometimes
right?
even have like headphones
Headphones
on.
in. That's
and,
the
like,
big fuck you.
You're
like,
working, and then it's just like shit that they're just like talking to you about. That's just like of nothing of importance. Just like, hey, like what's going on with this or like,
Any
do
good
you know
shows
when
you're
they're
watching
gonna-
right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you know
I'm
when they're
watching
gonna
one
be
right
doing
now.
this? And it's like, yeah, that's crazy because last time I did this, and I'm like, I don't care. Like I do not care about what is going on right now.
Yo, this is
I'm trying
digging
to. I'm here for like 12 hours. I'm trying to just get these 30 minutes by myself.
Yo, I'll talk about it on the floor. We'll talk on the floor.
Yeah, and then it's just like, and then it's like they spend like 10, 12 minutes, and I'm like, I'm taking these 12 minutes back.
I was gonna say that counts as work. You are addressing someone at work for work things. Like, fuck that.
Yeah. So people who like disturb you during like your break, it's like, that's my me time. Please don't come up and like asking like just unimportant questions. Like if my boss hits me up, like, all right, yeah, like, yo, what's up? But like, come on now. Anything other than that, it's like 30 minutes. Like use about 30 minutes.
I hate that shit, man. It's so annoying, especially when you're like your like lead or your boss is like trying to talk to you during your break too, and you're like, fucking dude, I'm taking my 10 right now. Like, I really don't want to talk about what's going on because I'm not going to say anything nice because I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking tired right now. like,
my feet hurt. I'm just trying not to think of that right now.
Like, I'm going to blow up on you if you ask me one more time about how I feel.
Sometimes you got to go hide. Like, you ever hid during, like, your lunch break?
It's like, all right, no one should come to this break.
Almost every time I go to my
Luckily,
car.
our parking where we park our cars is pretty close.
Thank
so
God.
The move is usually you just go in your car. But
Almost every time I do.
how fucked up? You got to be reduced to that, you know?
Sometimes you just need it though. Like honestly, you just need that space for a good 30 to an hour. You know,
just go in there and fart,
clear your brain. Exactly. Because work be like that sometimes, and you need that space.
The food they be serving you out there.
that Cinco, you know what I'm saying?
Cinco be getting you. Yeah, so hey, there we go. First buyer bus segment there. I think that was pretty successful.
Not mine, I guess, but fuck me, right?
Yours was good, Jack. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. But do you understand, like,
yeah, but fuck me, right?
The difference?
Just kidding. No,
a little bit.
No, I get it. I get it.
Anyways, we're beating a dead horse here.
I guess the movie review.
Yeah, I was trying to think of how to like cool transition into that.
Speaking of dead horses.
Speaking of dead horses here, Jackson has been on a bit of a burner here for our movie reviews. Just has not found a win in weeks, it seems like. Will that change this week? Let's get into it. This is the movie reviews. Fight. It might be our last movie reviews here, at least for a while. We just feel like we want to switch it up.
How convenient, Brian. How convenient.
How convenient. Just when Jack was ready to start.
6-2.
Fucking stupid. How convenient.
Scoreboard.
Hey, people come back. People come back.
I think we'll bring it back every so often, but I just feel like it's starting to get a little played out. Not that I'm not enjoying watching the movies, but yeah, I just want to keep it fresh here on Chad's Chats and keep it fresh for the viewers and everyone tuning in. So we're gonna be doing our buy or bust segment in place of that. But let's send this thing off with a nice hurrah. Last week we did heist movies. If you're new to the program, these two guys here watch a lot of movies, and they give me movies every week to review, and then I kind of put them up against each other and see which one I think checks those boxes of the category we chose that week best. Last week we chose heist movies. This week we chose documentaries. So yeah, last week was heist movies, but this week we did documentaries. Jackson picked The Cove and Brian picked Man on Wire. Man on Wire. I said it right too.
You did. You almost said that though.
Yeah, I know, dude. I had to stop myself and put Man on a Wire, but Man on Wire for Brian. Let's start with The Cove. Fantastic. Also heartbreaking.
I was worried for a second. I thought you were gonna like be like, God damn it, Jackson, you fucking lost again.
Well, fuck you for making me see that movie. But I mean, we don't know. You might have lost. But let's start with we're just dabbling on how my first reactions with The Cove. You want to talk about almost a perfect documentary in terms of like what you want from a documentary.
Yeah.
Like
So
something really intense, something you had no idea about that gets you really going. Like after I was done watching that movie, I wanted to like do something. I was like, "Are we doing anything about these dolphins?" Like, it's
was a
been
while
years.
ago,
Are they
yeah.
still? Yeah. Spoiler alert. I mean, it's the numbers have gone down, but
Thank God.
it's still not great. Yeah,
Thank
it's still
God.
not. No, it's like, oh, this year. It was only 400 dolphins that were killed. It's like, that's not good. Like 400?
Why are we still doing
Oh
this?
my God, dude. So
Yeah.
if you guys don't know, the Cove is basically about saving dolphins and like animal rights for dolphins and hunting them. And they do some fucked up shit in this place, in this area in Japan.
Yeah.
Real old school, like old ways, kind of like fishing, which I don't even know if that's like how they did it back in the day. Because the arguments they have for like why they keep doing this, it seemed like was mostly like because you're telling us to stop and fuck you. That's why we're still doing it. Like
It's like an ego thing. I don't know what it is.
You can't
It's
really
weird.
eat them. You're not supposed to eat the meat because it's like poisoned by mercury. I don't even know. Mercury.
Merc.
I can't say that's a hard
Mercury?
word to say for me. For
Mercury.
some reason, I say mercury.
Merc.
It sounds weird though, right? Merc.
Like
Merc.
meerkat. Meerkat.
Yeah, merc. But yeah, and I guess the government's like, have you seen it, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, when it first came
I was just
out,
making
I
sure.
haven't
It's been a minute
watched it in
though,
a long time. Oh,
dude.
yeah.
It was shocking.
When did
'cause
the
I
movie
thought
come out?
a while ago,
The government is crazy to find out about. Like
14,
2000.
13.
I was about to say 12, 14.
Yeah.
And they're still doing it, guys. Like, what are we doing? It's over 10 years past this point, and they're still killing dolphins. I really wanted like a dolphin Batman to show up at some point and just start murking these fishermen because it's like, or like a dolphin Punisher, you know?
I know when they planted the cameras and he saw like
Oh
what
my
happens.
God. One guy's talking about he's like, yo, I was down in this area, blue whale, man. Different animal. I was exhausted. My arms were so tired. He's like, I have experience doing dolphins, but blue whales are so big. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Why? Like,
It's like
a blue
why?
whale?
For what reason? Like what reason at all?
and people like make the argument it's like we kill chickens and cows and stuff like that. But it's like, well, chickens and cows can't recognize themselves on television sets. Like, that was the craziest part to me. Like, when they showed the dolphin trainer said like, oh yeah, because it all starts with like this guy training dolphins, and he said I lived with the dolphins, and so when the show premiered, because they trained them for a TV show, I'd bring out my little TV and I'd have it by the dock, and the dolphins could tell, because there was 4 of them that played the one character on the show. The dolphins could tell which dolphin was on screen at the time. Like, they could tell which one. And to me, it's like, damn. Like,
Well,
that's
they're
wild.
the smartest mammals in the
And
water, right?
and I think that's kind of the difference. And so it's like, you know,
Mm.
I get the argument, but also, come on.
Fuck you, whale, and fuck you, dolphin.
So it turns
Well, it's
out
like
that
when
episode
I-
is exactly from that. That's all that it's
like,
parody of the code.
We're not
Like,
eating
that's what it
monkeys,
is.
you know. We're not chopping up chimpanzees and eating monkeys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'd be like on the same, you know, par in a
Are
sense.
dolphins?
They're so
What's smarter,
smart.
Dolphins
dude.
or chimps?
Dolphins are so
And
smart.
how would you figure that out? Like, dolphins or chimps? Who's smarter?
I probably chimps but I
Think so?
yeah,
Now we're getting off topic, but
probably
I
for
don't know.
sure. I mean,
you think so, Brian? What do you think?
and they
Dolphins
have
or chimps?
hands.
Probably.
And they have
I mean,
hands.
dolphins?
I
Like
don't know.
dolphins don't
No,
have
chimps.
hands.
I
Like
think dolphins are smart in a different way. Like,
Probably.
we're not even tapped into yet. They got sonar, Jackson. Anyways,
yeah, but chimps
yeah,
have
the
hands, have fingers, five fingers. Anyways,
yeah, I know some pretty dumb idiots with fingers. Okay, hey, no, so yeah, The Cove, just a wonderful documentary.
I'm glad you liked it.
Wonderful. It's weird saying wonderful because it was so fucked up. Like, but in terms of documentary, it was it checked all the boxes.
It made you
Like, I was-
think though. You
and-
know, it's,
The whole time you knew that footage was coming too, and you were just like,
oh no,
it's gonna, like the whole movie. I'm just like, am I gonna be good? Like, am I gonna be able to get through this? Because you know it's coming. They're gonna get their shit. Like, why would you make the movie if you didn't get that last? You know,
Mhm.
boy, did they get that shot. That shot was just heartbreaking, man. So yeah, The Cove, great documentary. Jumping right into Man on Wire. I'll be honest with you, Brian. Kind of the exact opposite experience I had with Man
You
on.
thought that movie sucked?
I kind of hated it. Brian.
God,
I'll be
you're
honest with
crazy.
you. And let me tell you why. First off, the
6'3".
guy's kind of an asshole, right?
Yeah.
How does it end? It ends with him cheating on his girl and
Yeah.
bailing on his friends. And that's kind of how it ends. It's like, oh, fuck this guy. Like, you know? It's just, and like, how long can you talk about setting up a wire and walking on something? To me, it got very repetitive, very boring. The imagery was really cool when they were showing it, but how long can that hold? You know, like to me, it was just, I was so
It's like an hour and a half.
bored, Brian. I'm gonna be honest. I was bored. Yeah, of a guy talking about walking on a string, like, and how he talked about, like, there was a lot of fillers. Like he talked about the practice sessions so fucking much, and it's just like, okay, I get it. You're practicing.
Walk on the
like,
fucking wire already. I want to see that.
and
shit.
even after that, it just and how it ended, I don't understand. The music, was that an original? That's not an original score, right?
No.
No, because I was like, I've heard that music somewhere else, but I like the music a lot. But I don't see what both of you guys were kind of saying it was a really good
was
documentary.
nominated
It's
for an
suspense.
Oscar.
I don't understand why, because it
I'm
was one of the
excited.
most
It gets you
boring
excited.
documentaries I've ever seen in my entire life. Excited for what? For it to be
That's
over?
crazy.
Like the thrill, if he's gonna make it, what's gonna happen.
He
like,
did make it. He's old, Jack. He made it,
I know-
obviously.
Well, I know that, but something. could
That's
have
my
happened,
point. It's like
and-
there's no like.
Yeah.
Of how
Nothing.
they had to set it up. What do you mean? And like they went through
They talk about
the
that in 5
backstory
seconds.
of,
So I'm
like,
saying
them
most
and
of it,
him.
most of it is like, yeah, him dating this girl, and then like his friendships that he kind of fucks over in the end. Like, it's kind of a fucked up documentary about an asshole guy that kind of takes advantage of his friends, right?
Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
That's what I took from it. So I really did not like Man on Wire at all.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Hell yeah.
I honestly would put it with one of the worst
Hell yeah.
documentaries I've ever seen. Yeah.
Wow.
Jack's so hot right now.
Fuck yeah.
6'3".
6'3". He's 6'3".
Hey, that one. It's okay. The last one counts.
Yeah. So
For
without
one.
spoiler alert, Jackson's gonna be winning this week on the thing, and it's not a personal thing, bro. I really don't
I
understand.
mean, no, you're in the wrong.
Yeah. Well, apparently I'm in the minority.
You're in the
right?
I
minority.
mean, the
I
code
don't
is
understand-
good. So, I mean.
No, 100%.
but I don't
like,
understand
to
why
say
people
Man on
like-
Wire sucks.
Yeah,
is
I
crazy.
No, it
don't
is
understand why people like that movie.
No, it
at
was
all.
dominated.
Like,
I mean, it's great.
I
mean,
almost watched it twice because I was like, maybe I'm just missing something. Like,
Maybe not.
Maybe-
That made it probably make it worse for you, Chad. if
you know what you
watched it
should have
twice.
picked, Brian? You should have picked Going Clear, because I watched half of that, and that was very
Yeah, but
entertaining.
like that's where I said, like, with documentaries, is it like a documentary where Chad wants to be like, oh, what? That's like a situation, or it's like what I think is, and what most people
'Cause
think
there's
is a great
ways-
movie. And Man on Wire, like I've seen Man on Wire multiple times. 'Cause
Really?
it's fantastic.
Oh my God, you poor soul! You put yourself through
I'm
that.
poor for you
multiple
that
times?
you don't think that's a
So,
great
like,
movie.
So that's like an adventure. Like, to me, like the way to do like an intense, like extreme sport kind of documentary like that is like the perfect one is
Once again, you're wrong. So I mean,
I'm not
the
I'm
movie
not,
was
because-
nominated.
but there's better to me. Like, there's better. I don't give a fuck about nominations. I'm telling you from what I
Okay, then don't ever
viewed-
mention Return of the King being nominated.
I mean, Barbie
Stop throwing
was
shit in my face, Brian. God damn it.
Barbie
I'm talking
was
about
not-
documentaries here.
Barbie was nominated for Best Picture. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So
Yeah, Brian, I could throw some shit in your face too. Okay.
That's fine.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
But no, Man on Wire is good though, Chad. That's crazy take.
It's
on-
not. I don't like it at all.
It's a
Like,
crazy
the
take.
Dawn Wall is a better documentary, and that's about like the rock climbing
Yeah.
documentaries that came out with like Alex Honnold and stuff. Those are like the greatest like action sport. That's what I want from like an action sport documentary. And this one just felt like a weird French movie. Like, I didn't enjoy it at all. I thought it was very slow, very dragged.
Hell yeah,
not very.
Chad.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's just me. So, Star Wise, we're gonna give The Cove straight up, giving it a 5. It's 5 stars. Beautiful, like just a great documentary. I think it was a perfect way to do a documentary. Man on Wire. 3.
This on
give it a
Letterboxd is gonna
3.
be crazy, yo.
I'm gonna give it a 3. 3 stars.
Chaz Chats on Letterboxd.
Thought that would be way worse than 3 stars.
That's a 6. It's a low score. 3 stars. If we're doubling.
Double.
Yeah, 3 stars. I just 3 out of 5 stars. Did not enjoy it. I said my piece on it already. So
I think that's my first 5. It's my first 5
I mean,
stars.
you've won. There's only been 2 other ones, so
It's an exciting moment, okay? I'm just
no,
saying.
I know. Hey, clap it up, Jackson. Good job.
Hey, not many of those, so you have to take them.
Hey, you have to. And of course, we're stopping after today.
There's not going to be many going forward either. Speaking of going forward, we're going to just dive right into this top 5 draft here. I'm really excited about this. Summer is around the corner, folks. Actually, just kidding. Scratch that. We're in summer. Summer is here. And with summer being here comes summer blockbuster superhero movies. Superhero movies are awesome. Everyone goes.
Where are you going with
Listen,
that?
let me cook, Brian. Superhero movies, everyone goes because they want to see themselves as a superhero in a way. And that's what we're going to do today on the draft. We're going to be drafting Superpowers. Top 5 Superpowers. Jack, are you fucking kidding me? That was good. Acting. You got me, buddy. You got me. That's why they pay you the big bucks, man.
That's right.
No, we're going to be drafting Superpowers here. So how it's going to work is your list is going to be your superpowers, and then you can judge off of like who do you think has the best collective superpower, so and so. You also have to give yourself a superhero name at the end. I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that.
I was going to say, what?
It's like, fuck,
Bitch
I really didn't do that.
and more bitch. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're just doing the powers. So the way it is a fantasy style draft. So once something's off the board, someone else can't pick it. We're going to be doing a snake style draft also, which means if you pick first in the first round, you're going to be picking last in the second round. We got to figure out the order of this bad boy. The way we do that is we hold a number up on our hand on the count of 3, and the odd man out is the person that picks the order of the draft. Boys, are we ready? On the count of 3. 1, a 2, a 3, go. Oh, Mr. Folger.
This is tough, actually.
Yeah, this is a really good. This is a cool draft. I think it's going to be really fun.
It's going to be a good time. Good time.
Is there a 1-1? I think there's like 2 1s.
I don't think there is a 1-1.
No, maybe not. Yeah,
I don't think
not.
there is.
No, there's not. I don't think so.
I'll go Jackson, Chad, me.
Ooh,
That's
like
crazy. You put me first. All right. Okay.
I think there's a lot. I think that the turnaround is more valuable than the first pick.
Okay.
Because you're gonna get a sense of where the room is at, and then you're gonna be able to really.
Yeah. Do you guys have a lot of stuff written down?
Yeah, about 15 of them.
Okay.
Hey, good job, Jack. Good job. From last week. Remember we talked?
Not this time, motherfuckers.
I got a good amount of things. To choose from. What about you?
I'd probably like 15, 20.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine here.
Yeah. I mean, we'll definitely have some ceiling for sure.
This first one, maybe. Jackson.
I mean, I'm sure this first one.
Fuck yeah, I'm so excited. Okay.
But if he picks what I'm assuming would be the top like 2, then I'm fine.
Okay, I'm going to go with this pick because, man, growing up, I think almost everything you play from like video games to like just in the park with your best friends, I'm going to go with rehabilitation powers, you know what I'm saying? Like regeneration, I guess. Regeneration powers. Like
not where I thought one was gonna go.
You're able to regenerate like fucking Wolverine, you know what I'm saying? Like really easily.
Okay. So healing, like you're never
like,
dying.
You're never dying. Like you're in Grand Theft Auto. You put in that cheat code
is
where
that
it's like
vulnerability. Is that like
I
part of
put
Wolverine?
Like the
regeneration.
Wolverine. I think Wolverine, like basically that.
I put regeneration.
That's his power.
Hey, so far happy with the first pick that I made doing this.
I was shocked you went that, honestly, because I thought there was like a couple. There's not like a
That's
one,
a great
but there's
one.
like a group.
That's a great
it's
one.
It's not bad, but I
what do
think
you mean?
could've
It's
got it
like
in the
one of
later
the best.
rounds.
It's like one of the best.
I guess
powers.
I'm trying to think about it in like the sense
Is
of
that one of the best
like
powers
if
you
I
could
were to have
have?
these.
No,
if
it
I
is,
were,
but-
if I'm thinking about it like in the sense of like how we are now. Like, would I want that power right now?
Fuck yeah! What the hell?
Not really.
Are you kidding
Are you
me?
saying I have to?
Or
live
not like
forever?
in my very first
I'd
one.
be like fucking Captain America out there. I'm like, that's fucking
Everyone
tight.
you ever know,
like
Jack,
you
is
just
gonna die,
like
and you're
a
just gonna keep
fucking
going.
just hey, yes, but
Yes, that. Yeah.
but man, you'd be like one of the coolest people ever. I mean, it's just like what a good time.
How would
I
I-
think there's
how
a
would I
lot
word
more
that?
other things that
What
make
a
you
good
cooler.
time. I mean,
How would I word that?
There's a lot
I think
of
you
fucking
lost.
time.
You know where
I
you
think
lost
it's
me when you were like
invulnerability.
when you lost me was when you were like, you with your friends at the park. We all talk about this regeneration. What?
Yeah, like you know, like you
yeah,
can't
and-
die. Like you didn't do that
I
when
know,
you
but
were a
it's
kid.
like
ever,
we're at the park. Like, hey, get that bat, hit me on the back with it, and it's like nothing.
No, like
phases
you're
you.
you're like playing superheroes or whatever, whatnot, and you're like, well, I can't die because I have regeneration powers. Like, well,
Yeah, it sucks. That's awful.
Yeah, I mean, fucking-
Invulnerability is a state of being impervious to harm or damage. I'm assuming that's right.
Yeah, there you go. I guess.
I'm literally just going off. Of
yeah,
Wolverine.
like yeah,
Wolverine.
Deadpool.
It's so it's very
Wolverine,
easy to,
Deadpool.
Yes.
Wolverine,
So
Deadpool.
Jackson picked.
You know.
Okay.
Same thing. Blah blah blah.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead.
Good.
Go for it, Chad.
Good stuff. All right. Damn, I did not think I was gonna be able to get this. I'm gonna go flying. I'm picking
Yeah.
flying. Yeah, I'm picking flying. I thought that's what you were gonna go, Jack. Flying
there's-
or
100%.
There's something better
This
than
other
flying, in my opinion. But
maybe, but I think
Maybe,
the
but it's
experience-
definitely better than what you picked.
I think the experience of flying is cool over the other thing you were talking about.
opinion, it's all good.
I
That's
think it's
top
super.
5.
I think it's just so cool too. Flying, like, oh my god. So
Yeah, I mean that'd be incredible.
But hey, smash this chair against my head.
Yeah, that's right. You
stab
can't-
me in the heart.
I
It
wouldn't
will do
feel
nothing to
Wouldn't
me.
feel it. Wouldn't feel it.
You're basically Bill Murray in Groundhog Day.
Just saying, like you'd been playing like a sport and you wouldn't feel anything. You know what I'm saying? It'd be great. I feel.
Yeah,
Like. It'd be like
Yeah,
you could be.
You know, it'd be also for a
Be-
sport, super speed.
Oh, there you go. Is
greatest
that your
MMA
pick? Is
fighter
that your
Oh no, it's not. That was
don't
a
say
fucking-
pigs,
that was
Brian.
a
What the
tipping pig.
fuck? Okay.
I had to. Your pick was so
Why?
bad. I had
What
to.
the hell? Okay, so we're just gonna
Brian,
get
that was
fucking
a
mad at
big
me
one. That
last
was a
week for saying
big
pigs?
one.
Hey,
No, I'm
panda,
pissed. I'm
panda,
pissed, Jackson. I'm
panda,
pissed.
panda,
I'm
panda.
pissed.
Shit.
That
So
was
it's not your
unacceptable.
pick. That's not your pick, Brian.
It's not my pick.
Well, fuck.
Apparently not. Apparently not. It is a good pick though. It would be on.
It would have been. It would have been. But I'm actually gonna go with what I think is better than flying, just because it's like instant teleportation.
Yeah, I said the
Yeah.
same. I was
Like
thinking-
that's
You think
the
it's
one
better?
where
I think so.
I think
too.
so.
I think
like,
so.
oh hey, Paris, boom, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Like,
kind of cool.
New York,
the movie Jumper.
boom, there.
That movie Jumper was really dope.
I think that's like the best, like that
And I
jumper
feel like
power.
flying is dangerous too, like compared to teleportation. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Jack's
way
all
more
about
dangerous.
the fucking safety, dude.
Then
but Chad, you
think
can't
about it.
regenerate. Anything could happen to you. I'm
Exactly.
scared just walking out my
Imagine
door.
flying. Imagine flying and just like, oh, I didn't see that plane. Oh fuck! You can just get fucking
see the
smacked by
plane?
a plane. Yeah, because there's clouds. I mean, you're not gonna fucking see it automatically when
man.
you're flying. Like that's just
All right,
one
well,
of the things.
You know what? I'll fix
you
that with
getting
my other
smacked.
picks. Okay, how about that?
You getting smacked by like
finish
a
the board
fucking
here,
bird
Brian.
or something, you know what I'm saying? Like that's something you think about, not teleportation. You don't need to think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, he's selling my pick for me, so I think that's fantastic as well. Because it's not like the Nightcrawler one where you have to see it. No, I'm talking about like you fucking know where the fuck
Yeah.
you're going.
Now, just to be clear,
Anywhere
It's a
in the
good
world.
call. It's a good call.
Jack, you can get hurt. You just heal from it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna feel it all, Jackson. I just
No,
wanted
I know
to be
that,
very
but
clear
the
about that.
the
Like,
difference.
you're gonna
Oh,
go
yeah,
through
that
all the
is
worst
true.
parts.
I'm saying the
You actually aren't getting hurt. You're still feeling
No,
the
I
pain.
know that. But the difference
God help you with the
between
healing process.
the difference between flying and teleportation, that's what I'm talking about. It's like
How
oh,
painful do you think
like
your
I'd rather
bones growing
teleport.
back feels? Like,
I just realized that it's not invulnerability
I was
because
just
he
thinking
is
that. I was like,
he is getting hurt.
you could get fucked up, and like it's gonna take
You
like
can still get sad, but then you just come back.
Yeah. Sure.
like that. Like when they ask Wolverine, like, "Oh, does it hurt when the claws come out?" He says, "Every fucking
time."
That power is
Yeah.
fucking tight. I don't give a
It
fuck
is.
what
No,
you
it's a
guys
good
say.
pick.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
I
good.
think that
It's a
power is
good
fucking
pick.
dope. I don't give a shit.
It's really good,
And
for
it's
me
a really
Brian.
good power. Fucking
Fantastic
great
pick for
superpower.
us. Oh, because super speed is like
This is already
really
like
fucking
my
good,
favorite.
but,
My favorite draft we've done.
I'm gonna go with one that I think is probably like the most powerful like superpower that can basically let me fly if I wanted to. I'm going with telekinesis.
Oh, okay.
Can you fly with
Interesting.
that?
Yeah, you could be able to
because
like
you can lift things. Yeah, I
yeah,
was thinking,
like lift things. You can lift yourself to
that's a
fly.
good- that is a good pick.
It's
dude.
like,
you just gotta
um,
think of like the strongest X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jean
Those
Grey,
powers.
like the Phoenix.
Or
Like there's some comic books where she's like lifting
Magneto.
whole ass fucking buildings. That's not
When she's-
Magneto's
when she's
power.
in a
Phoenix.
sense.
That's not Magneto's power.
yeah.
But like basically being able to like move like people objects like with your mind. Like I mean, I
That's
could lift
tight.
myself up to go fucking fly.
Yeah, that's great.
Like, hey, Chad, slap yourself. You know, it's almost like the Force in a sense. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
Force
Say
in a sense.
pigs.
Well, I mean, I would say this would be.
No, it
well, I
is,
guess
no, it
the
is.
Force.
No,
connection
yeah,
is-
I would
But-
not allow the Force after you pick
Yeah.
telekinesis.
Yeah, I think that's just like you can control like fucking anything. Like, oh, my fucking phone's upstairs. You only get your ass over here.
I
Yeah.
just realized.
But then I could
cannot-
also teleport.
I have
there.
no idea how to spell telekinesis.
T
My God.
L.
E.
And then it gets
E-
rough. And then it
well,
gets rough.
Kinesis. Kinesis.
Yeah, what do you do with the
Ken?
Ken? How do you spell the
K-I-N?
kinesis?
K-I-N.
E S I S.
I would have
Kinesis.
swore there was a Q in there somewhere, but hey,
Kin.
Brian tackling the T words, teleportation and telekinesis.
I know. I just think they're just like
No, those are
teleportation
solid,
is
dude.
so
You're
legit.
a powerhouse right now.
Yeah.
Good two
I'm
picks.
gonna go old school here though. I'm going straight bare bones here. I'm going super strength, baby.
Yep.
Super strength.
You're a Superman right now.
Now,
Yeah.
would you give me Luke Cage powers?
What does that mean?
Like he's also like his skin doesn't get fucked up because he's so strong. Because that no, does that not? Because he's so strong.
Is it just that he's? Is that a separate power than his super
No,
strength?
I feel like it is.
I think it comes together like hand in hand. Like is
Maybe.
Superman
Almost
like
every super
Superman,
strength
is he
guy.
strong and invulnerable, or
Yeah.
is it like his skin's so strong? You know,
I mean, I guess I'll allow it. You're still gonna put super strength in there.
like you're not
know?
you're not.
I don't think you're gonna,
invincible,
like,
but
when you're
your
doing the-
skin's like like it's.
I don't think when you're gonna be drafted, you're gonna be like super strength / Luke Cage. I think that's
No,
fair.
That's
for,
what
like,
I'm saying.
super
Like if you're
strength.
strong, I want like a little bit of an. I don't want to get fucked up by those planes, Jackson. So
Yeah, exactly.
the birds,
the
I
birds,
gotta think
the
about
amount
the
of birds I'm gonna be destroying in my flies.
You got to think about that stuff. I mean,
Just
it's-
picture that
it's-
first scene in The Boys. That's just gonna be me with 1,000 birds. Yeah, so I'm gonna go super strength.
I mean,
It'd
that's
be really cool.
I mean,
just to be able to
those are
fucking
like
lift anything.
those
I
you could say are like the top two. Like the one.
I thought
A
flying and strength would be for
Yeah,
sure off the
those-
board, but
I just-
teleportation and telekinesis I thought were amazing picks. And
Yeah, those
also,
are good
Jack, I don't want
picks,
to leave
dude.
you over there in the corner. Regeneration, fantastic. I think one of the greatest picks in this podcast's history. Regeneration.
I just love the buildup because we were both thinking super strength, flying, or like what I
would
had
have
said.
put the
Like,
house. but
all
it was
money,
one of
and then
those.
it's just like regeneration.
Or the one you said too, the speed one. Like,
Yeah.
if anything, those are the big three. I thought
the
but,
big three.
Oh, you fucking
Yeah.
thought wrong, mate. You fucking thought wrong. I guess
Wild
this is
card,
my
bitches.
pick. My pick, motherfuckers.
Two picks,
I'm
two
gonna
picks.
go
That's
with.
Vizes.
It's gonna be like growing your nails really long.
that like that Family Guy where Meg,
Yeah,
like, they get like
Meg.
the weird powers.
That's
saying
already a superhero. That's a pick. Again, Brian. Again. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go with Time manipulation.
Yeah, that's a great one. That would have been
Like fucking Doctor
That's
Strange,
a good one,
motherfucker.
dude.
Um,
That's kind of like end of the fight, right? Like you won. You just keep resetting shit.
yeah, I mean, you could just go back to the original part every time. Like that's what Doctor Strange does in the first film. He's like, "All right, Dormammu or whatever his name is, like,
There you go. You said
you
it.
can beat me again. Do it again." Yeah.
Time
That's such a cool power. I mean, you just go back in
It
time
is
to
being
anything.
able to like stop. So does that take time
Wait.
travel?
Oh, you can go back in time.
yeah, it's like time manipulation, so you can go back and forth like whenever
Back,
you
forwards, pause.
want.
Okay.
Okay. I'll
Yeah, that's why I put like.
But yeah, agree. Like being able to like stop time.
Fucking
Like,
time.
oh, hold up,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah, and then go back. I kind of it's a
Yeah.
what a great. I mean, everyone's always wanted to go back in time and revisit a little bit here and
the
there,
future.
or the future. I don't know if I would want to see the future. Would you want to see the future?
Oh yeah.
For sure.
At least once.
I'm a little worried. I'd be a
See
little
what we're-
worried about it.
See what we're getting into. Hey,
Hey,
you go
I
in the
mean,
future.
if you see something bad, you get out of there real quick.
Whoa. And you're not gonna get fucked up because it might take you a while to heal, but you are gonna regenerate, Jackson.
Right.
So,
Sure.
so you're good, dude. You're safe. He's just like he jumps forward and he's just on the surface of the sun, like it's just Earth is gone. Like
Speaking of the
minute.
sun, my next power is gonna have to do with elemental control. So basically,
Controlling the
So,
weather.
like, the Avatar.
So like the Avatar, yes, exactly. So like you can
not
control
weather. No, does weather count?
air.
Maybe,
No,
probably not.
I guess you're not Poseidon or whatever his name is.
No, weather
but
probably counts. You could probably, if you get strong enough, you could probably fuck with weather, right?
like Thor status.
Weather's just temperature.
So this is. I'm outing myself here.
okay.
I've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
At
I know.
all? Like even
No,
a little?
never.
First off, Brian, and I just realized this. Have you
Damn.
ever watched? Did you ever start Invincible?
Damn.
I was wondering when this was gonna
You
come
piece of shit.
up.
You'd fucking
piece
love
of
it,
You see
Brian.
it through me.
Brian, stop
We-
watching
we
movies for
set up-
once in your fucking life and go watch Invincible. Damn it.
We set a
Like,
hard
fuck.
date for that, and that date
Yeah,
came and
July
went a
29th,
long
right?
time ago. No, not even close. It was like
No?
May something.
No, that
Dude,
can't
it was
be.
a long time ago. We were like, yo, if you need to start by
I was in
this time.
Tampa during.
It was
that.
for sure after that. It's
Yeah,
been a
July
while since you've been in
29.
Tampa, Brian. It's like it's been a minute, bro. We've had a couple episodes.
I just outed myself twice. Then
Yeah, shame on you. Shame on you for not seeing two of the best animation series ever.
yeah, I've
you
never
know?
seen it, so that's why when you said elemental, I thought just weather.
The Avatar is the shit, dude. Oh, what's up, Manolo?
Avatar is. I was trying to make
I'm
a.
like, what's that sound?
so that'll take air bending off, right? Then I'm
yeah,
assuming.
yeah. Because if he's doing all the elements,
I said,
like, it's
yeah.
air, water, earth, fire. If,
elemental status.
I
Like,
wasn't sure. Wasn't sure.
yeah, watch the fucking show and you would be sure.
yeah,
It's a great show,
I mean,
Brian. You
imagine
should watch
having
it.
fire powers, earth powers, just all of them together, and I guess that includes flying, right? I mean, because Avatar.
Yeah, you can
fly.
figure, you know, and
It's
they
fucking
do the
tight.
fire thing in Avatar, right, Brian? You remember that? They oh wait, you could also fly with
The
the
blue
air-
people.
The blue people? No, wrong Avatar. Wrong Avatar. The red people. Nope. That's the sequel. No, but yeah, that's a great pick, Jack.
Hell yeah.
So, elemental. So I'm just gonna put Avatar. The Avatar. Also, some really good voice actors in that show.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, Brian. By the next episode, I need you to have watched one episode of Avatar and one episode
No,
of
you
Invincible.
can get Invincible. You're not gonna
It's
get two
literally
out of me.
30 minutes each. Not even that.
Like less than a movie
it's-
that you watch.
Yeah, it's less. It's like 20 minutes.
Isn't it?
You
a
can
little
take
too
a shit
kiddie
and be done
now?
with both of them. What?
Brian, the first season
Isn't it
of
a little too
Invincible,
kiddie?
the first season of Invincible
No.
is so fucking good.
Not
Invincible's,
Invincible.
Invincible's
Last
not.
Airbender.
Avatar, you might need to watch a couple for it to get going. I think the first episode's really good, though.
Even you can
Like,
watch the movie. Even I mean, that's probably a slap in the face to
don't
people,
watch the
but
fuck-
The
don't-
one with M. Night
not
Shyamalan-
the
one
bad
with M. Night
one,
Shyamalan?
not the bad one. The
There's only one.
No, there's not.
The
There's-
show?
Oh, they made a
Oh, I
live
guess the
action
show. Sorry, the show. My bad. The show. Is not too
That
bad.
one wasn't that good.
Not.
I
It's
don't
not bad. I mean,
like it. They
compared.
rushed it, dude.
Yeah, they did.
The storyline was all fucked up.
They
Tell you,
did
the
rush it.
cartoon is like a perfect version of it. Like
The cartoon's
I think
really
you'll like
good.
it, dude. You should by the next episode. One episode of Invisible, one episode of
Maybe
Avatar.
maybe a couple
right now.
No, I can't give you both. I
Lock
can't
it
give
down.
you both. I'm
Lock
being
it
honest.
down.
I can't give
Lock
you
it down
both.
right now.
Chad's been giving
You'll
you
get
fucking
one.
16 films for the
Yeah.
past
Oh,
like
this
8
piece of
months,
shit.
dude.
I'm giving you
Brian
two
wants
fucking-
to
What
get-
movies has he
movies.
given me? First of all,
No,
he's
I've
given me
watched
one
two
show.
movies. I'm just
Oh,
yeah, I can't
yeah,
give you
yeah,
more
yeah. I
because
see
you
what
haven't
you're
even
saying.
done that.
I see what you're saying. I see what
That's
you're
like
saying.
how many hours a week? 3 hours?
But but hey, you
like
get
5,
You'll
dude, on
get
top of
one.
editing.
You'll get one out of me. You'll get
That's
Invincible.
all I get. That's all I get.
Well,
chat.
not like
That's all I
one.
get.
Like I mean,
Hey,
one show. One show.
I'm really happy that we're really going the distance.
By
for
the next
our friends
episode,
here
you
on the
might, I might be one and a half
You'll
episodes.
you'll like
Give me
you'll like
Avatar then. Fuck it.
Invincible's
Hey,
a
I want
good
to give you
show.
the one you don't want to watch the most. Give me Avatar. No, fuck it.
What?
Invincible can wait.
That's
give me
not even
Avatar.
on anything. I can't watch it on anything.
What do you mean? It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
I think.
Damn it.
Try again. bitch.
Or
You saw me.
is it on Paramount? Is it on Paramount as well? No.
Paramount.
100% it's probably on
Paramount.
I don't.
Paramount.
Do you have Paramount Plus?
Oh, I have everything.
Brian's
Oh, my
like,
bad.
But like,
Dude.
it's like me and my brother. Like we basically like.
Okay, gotcha.
I do this, you do that.
smart.
Type shit.
Dude, that's the way to go.
All
I
right.
just did that family.
Until they start doing like fucking password sharing.
I just did that
bullshit.
family plan with
They're gonna-
Spotify.
It's
so-
around the corner. You know it. Yeah, I
Huh?
appreciate that too.
I just
Jack.
did that.
It's like
The family plan with
Oh,
Spotify.
the family plan comes in clutch.
It's
yeah.
just okay. I did my 2. It's you, Chad, now. So
yeah, I'm on the board here, and I'm gonna go. I got flying. I got strength. I'm gonna go. Invisibility. Invisibility. I think that'd be cool. It's kind of a creeper.
Little bit. Like, okay,
But, like-
keeping Tom over here.
No,
you're
but,
really
like, if I-
Superman now.
If I can't fly there, I
He
can
gets invisible?
go invisible. No, he doesn't.
Oh, goes invisible. Oh, gotcha.
I was like, Superman doesn't.
in my head, I was like thinking like kind of like just unbreakable, like kind of like Superman in a way, like kind of not like he doesn't go invisible, but he's just invincible. I don't know. I was just thinking about something completely off in my head.
I don't think you're thinking about Superman.
But yeah,
Go on.
invincibility or invisible. Sorry, oops.
Well, that's all I was saying. Invisibility is like you're kind of like regeneration. Like you can't.
No, you're thinking of invincibility.
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah, and that's why I was like in my head. I was like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Not invisibility.
Yes,
Invincibility.
That would have been a much better power.
Invincibility?
Yeah, than regeneration.
Because you're feeling it, as I like to say. You are feeling every punch, Jack.
So like you're kind of you're like
like
what?
I'm the
Fantastic.
I'm
What's
like
her name?
Miss. Yeah, when she turns invisible. Yeah.
Okay.
Or just, disappearing, basically.
Yeah. Well, just for Jack, it's like a reference.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty
I'm
cool.
I'm a little slow this morning.
It's okay. It's
every
all right.
morning.
Yeah, we'll all get there. Yeah. Wild card, baby. Jack's a wild card.
Well, I guess I'll just go with the pick I spoiled. I'll go with super speed.
I probably should have picked that one. Damn. I forgot because you said it. All right. wait.
Like, I know it's kind of like a bit redundant then with teleportation, but like being
Yeah,
able to
why
just
the
like be.
fuck have super
wait,
speed then?
I just thought
No,
about that.
there's
no,
there's ways
But
to
super
use it.
speed,
That's fucking
and
dumb.
there's like difference.
No,
like,
wait.
that like being able to just like be fast as fuck. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Like that's pretty
as fuck,
fucking
boy.
sick.
Pretty sick, dude.
You want to see me go to that mountain?
You wanna see me do it again?
Yeah. Like that's fucking awesome. Just being able to be the Flash. Just let's fucking race. Let's race, dog.
It's pretty
Who's
badass.
faster, you flying or me at running?
They tested
Probably.
that Superman's faster.
I think they said flying is faster.
Superman.
And then my next one, I'm going with telepathy. Being able to like
telepathy.
That doesn't fall under telekinesis?
no, because that's more like moving like
Physical
objects.
things. Okay.
Yeah. This is like being able to get into like somebody's
dude.
mind.
Damn, you're like
your
a
fucking list
god,
is a
dude.
goddamn tongue twister. Jesus Christ.
Like being able to
Teleportation.
change your memory,
Got all
being
the
able to like
Ts.
access your mech, like Professor Xavier.
Professor X. Professor X.
Yeah, Professor Xavier.
Yeah,
Being
Brian,
able
you
to
have a
like
good
get
list
in
here.
there, like I think that underrated moment in like comic book stuff is in X-Men First Class when he's getting into like Magneto's mind and he sees that like memory of Magneto with his mom, like on his birthday or whatever, and then
Oh,
he moves
yeah.
that big ass like satellite thing. That shit, like that right there, is pretty fucking sick. And imagine me being able to change that memory for you, making it a good memory, making it a bad memory. Pretty sick.
The power you would
Yeah,
have.
you being able to like control your mind or be like, "Yo, Chad, what's up,
Or
dog?" And
that-
it's like you're hearing me in your mind.
All right, Chad, what do you got? What do you
1,
got?
2,
Into
3,
you.
4.
Yeah, that was
We
Brian.
only have one left, huh, Brian? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. It's not sexy though. I'm gonna go. Basically, rogue's powers. So like, you can turn into anything. Like you can change into anything.
that's not.
That's not-
her
Is that
power.
rogue? No,
Mystique.
not rogue. Mystique. I'm sorry. Hand up.
Shape-shifting.
Yep, shapeshifting. Rogue's powers would suck. Yeah, shapeshifting.
Because Rogue's able to go into like people's minds and stuff.
Rogue, she can like touch you and she takes up
Yeah.
your powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know. All I know is she killed her last 5 boyfriends. God bless those brave men. Yeah, I'm gonna go like shapeshifting. I guess would be like the superpower. It'd be kind of cool to
No, that'd be
turn
pretty
into
sick.
anything.
That's kind of like where I was at with one of the ones I picked and shapeshifting. But shapeshifting, that's a good one.
That's dope. That's dope.
hell yeah.
All right. So
Jackson, the final 2 picks.
it's gonna be hard.
Superpowers.
I think I'm just gonna pick some of these ones that like I just think are really cool. I mean, that's kind of most of my draft, but
Started off so hot.
I think so. I
healing-
mean,
The healing process.
I'm gonna go with animal communication.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
It's pretty
I kinda
cool.
like that.
I mean,
It's
you
very
can,
out-
like-
That's pretty out there.
Kind of like a
So you're
Dr.
basically
Doolittle.
Elijah Thornberry.
like a Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, Elijah Thornberry.
Yeah, but more like Thornberry.
Or like what's his name from Game of Thrones would be pretty tight. Like those
A
powers.
warg.
Yeah, where you can
No, you
like
gotta pick
see
one,
through
Jack.
other
Can you
people's
talk to
eyes.
animals, or are you warging
No,
into
no,
animals?
yeah.
Those are 2 very different powers.
I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go for sure. I'm gonna go with because I was thinking about like the more like you can kind of manipulate the animals to do what you want,
you can if they're
but-
not dicks.
but also
You can
talk
be like,
to
hey.
them.
Yeah, I think if you ask them, hey, can you go grab that for me? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
in
well,
that
yeah.
sense, you could ask
I'm
them
just
to do
gonna.
stuff.
I'm gonna
for
stay.
you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay with that. You can communicate with the animals. I think that'd be
Okay.
a really cool power. I always thought that'd be really cool to talk to your dog. I mean, it'd be fucking tight. It'd be fucking tight.
Imagine Manolo just like, hey, hurry up.
They might be really. They might be really annoying, but.
Yo,
No, I
shut
think
the fuck. Like, I got a racist dog.
He won't greet anybody at the door. He just fucking hates everybody.
That's a good superpower.
It's a fun
for sure.
one.
I wonder if like
okay.
you go on hikes and it's just loud, like you just hear everything talking.
It's
hot. It's hot.
It's like fucking Disneyland, you know? When you like
Yeah.
just a bunch of noises
Everywhere you go is just noise. Yeah,
noise.
kind of sounds horrible, actually. No, I'm just kidding.
I think with that, like,
Can you turn
have
it
the
off?
power to turn it off. Yeah, like, kind of like in the Superman films where you can hear everyone talk.
You chose
know.
a power that you sometimes don't want. Cool.
Like Superman can control the people around him, like the noises around him. At some point, he can control it.
Oh yeah, you can kind of
Right.
dial it in, right?
Yeah, it's kind of in that sense.
Okay,
Like,
I get what
you
you're saying. I get what you're
control
saying.
what you hear. So okay, this last one, I was kind of want to ask, like, does mind control could
That's what I tell.
is that
tell it to be.
oh, okay, that is
It's off the board. It's off the board.
just off the board.
Glad to know Jackson does not pay attention during my picks.
No, whenever
you know,
Brian talks, I just
lot of
kind of
tease.
turn off the.
a lot of T's on Brian's board. It's easy to mix them up. It's easy to mix
There
them up.
are. I got 3 T's.
Teleport, telepathy, telekinesis. Good lord.
Some good ones. Okay,
T's strong.
I'm gonna go with shape shifting.
What
Be
the
able to
fuck, Jack? Like, what are we doing?
Shapeshift. What?
What did I
What's wrong?
just say?
Did
Jackson, that was Chad's last pick.
Mystique is not the same thing. Like Mystique is not the
Jack,
same
I said
as.
I literally wrote down shape shifting for mine.
That was your last one? Really?
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think the difference between shapeshifting and mystique is?
You're turning into a different person. You're not turning into like you can't overstretch your arm like Mr. Fantastic. That's not the same thing.
That's a different pick.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a different thing.
What? No. What would you call that then? Like
Elastic bill. I don't know, being elastic.
What? To me, it's totally like Mystique has like you're not reshaping. You're not like she can't turn into like a rock or like a shape.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Are we sure?
No,
Are
she
we
can
sure?
only turn into people that she sees. Like she can't
Well,
like.
I said shape shifting.
But then what's the difference? What are you're picking?
Shape shifting.
Exactly.
I'm saying like you can turn into like
Do you
can
wanna
turn
turn
your
into a rock?
body. No, I'm just stupid as fuck. You can stretch your body. You can fit into places that you wouldn't normally. Mystique can't do that. That's called shape shifting, not fucking.
No, shape shifting is like that. I think you're thinking that. wrong.
I don't think so.
So,
I'm gonna stick
okay.
with that.
No, that veto. That's
I
what
said
Chad
no.
picked.
It's not the
Wait,
okay.
hold on. Okay, hold on.
it's not the same fucking
I think I
thing.
understand. I think I understand. I think Jack's doing a horrible job at explaining it, but I think I understand what you're saying, Jackson. I
Okay,
think you're
whatever.
picking more like the Elastigirl powers,
The ability to alter your shape, like the physical form.
like Elastigirl.
Yes, I guess.
But
yes.
you're not
Mr.
literally
Fantastic.
turning into like an animal. or
Yeah, that's not
something,
shape shifting.
Well,
right?
yes.
You're stretchy. You're elastic. That's the superpowers, like being
Okay.
elastic, right?
Yeah. No,
Your
it is. It's
shape-shifting's
just
like
like
Maui
shape.
from like
You're turning. You're not like as a Mystique. That's not her powers though. Like she's not turning different shapes, like different things. Like she's just
Yeah,
turning.
but I just
but
think
you're
you're
not
misunderstanding
splitting
the
those up,
meaning
like-
of shape shifting.
Yeah, like you're not to say what you're calling it to be shape shifting. That's not. It's more like elastic
Correct.
powers, I think.
Okay.
Mr. Stretchy, like Mr. Fantastic. Like
All
we
right.
all
There you
know.
go. That's my pick.
No one calls Mr. Fantastic a shapeshifter. I don't think. Right? Okay.
Okay.
Hey, you good? Don't be mad.
Nah,
We're
it's
just,
cool.
you know,
It's cool. It's cool.
Elasticity.
Elastigirl. No, I'm just kidding. Right? Like that's because I said shape shifting as in like
Yes.
I can turn into other people or
And
like
that's we're
things.
just thinking of like Mystique's power, but like shape shifting you could technically
But you can turn into
like,
things too. Like you're
an
not gonna
animal
split
or
those
whatever.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Mm.
my last pick here is gonna be got flying, strength, invisibility, shape shifting. God, I feel like I feel like Brian's gonna pick one and I'm gonna be pissed I didn't get it.
Well, no, mine might get vetoed.
It's gonna get weird.
No, mine might get vetoed.
I'm gonna do. I don't know. It's tough.
It is because a lot of the picks I've been taking.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, now we're getting.
Because I have like one that might get vetoed, and then another one that's like, maybe not that cool, but also kind of.
Oh, I got one. It's obvious. Creating. So, if you would have watched Invincible, the show, there's a girl named Adam Eve on that show. I want her. I want those powers. I want the powers of creating matter. So like she can
Creating matter.
She can create matter out of anything.
So kind of like Scarlet Witch.
Is that what she does?
She can manipulate matter. Like she
Maybe.
can basically.
But like basically like she can make anything out of anything. If that makes sense. I know it's real vague kind of, but if you watch the show you understand like her powers are like she can create stuff with just like her mind. Because she's made like houses and stuff for people and things like that, and like she does like classes on engineering because she wants to like be better at building things with her mind. Like I think that'd be a really cool power, just be able to do, you could solve a lot of problems. So matter manipulation. I know we're getting real interesting on these last picks. All right, Brian, I'll wrap this thing up here because I'm
Yeah, you're late. Am I able to do invulnerability?
What is that? So like that's not getting hurt.
You are immune to all manner of harm from gunfire to energy blast.
Like it just bounces off of you.
You don't get hurt.
Yeah.
You don't feel pain.
I don't know, man. Jack, is it a discussion? I feel like Jack is still upset about the
for
elasticity
sure.
thing.
For
I
sure.
feel like we still have things we need to talk about. We have beef we need to squash with that. I don't want you to be upset, Jackson. I just think there's.
I have no say in this.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
honestly,
go.
I think it works because mine was kind of like regeneration of like from like wounds and stuff. Yours is just kind of like it bounces off of you. So I think
you stub your toe, doesn't matter.
Like it would just you would bounce. Like you would
Yeah,
you would.
like,
Stub your toe.
So
I don't.
so
care.
if you hit somebody, do you bounce off of them or like?
No, it just
Do you
they're hurting. But
No,
you
like,
don't
if
hurt
someone-
at all.
hit you
someone
though, they
hits me with the chair, I don't feel that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the chair's gonna break, but
So you're
there's
like
no harm
Superman.
at all.
You're like, in that
Yeah.
sense, Superman's.
But in a way, I also have those powers.
Yeah.
a bit
These
with
super
my
strength and
strength.
invulnerability are different things, though. That's
Yeah,
why.
But they're
But like,
very
that's
close.
if you want to veto. That's why I said if you wanted to veto, like
I think it's hard because you're not super strength when like Brian wouldn't have super strength with his powers, right?
like Superman
some
could
would
still
say-
get hurt. But I know you wanted the Luke Cage powers, so that's why it's like
That's why I think.
Like-
if you veto,
I didn't see me being the guy
understand.
vetoing this. Like I thought Jack was gonna take care of that for me, but
I don't know. I don't.
yeah, I think I'm gonna veto it. I think I'm gonna veto it because I think it's too close to mine.
It takes 2 vetoes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just not sure. Honestly,
Does it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, so I say veto. Brian says he allows it. Jackson, it's up to you, bud.
I can kind of see why, but I don't want to full
Mostly
veto
because
they are
I'm-
different.
For strength, like, and for the sake of the pod's list, to keep it like
Okay, all right,
like-
that's fair. That's fair. So this is the one that I was like kind of dumb, but then it's also kind of great in the sense of just like normal life, not necessarily in like superhero world. Understanding all languages,
Oh, that's
or like
nice.
being able to speak like all languages, understanding all languages.
That's a great.
I think
that's
that'd
a
be
really
pretty
good pick.
sick. Okay,
Man-
okay.
it's like Captain
Man of the
America.
world. Man of the world.
Captain America
Mm-hmm.
can understand all the languages.
Can he?
Mhm.
Oh, I did not know that.
He can speak like all the languages. It's pretty cool.
Because he's like 500 years old, right?
Dude, like almost every single power like is gone from my list.
Yeah, what a great.
Yeah, all
pick
15,
guys.
honestly.
Yeah, like all of them are like legit.
Remember, we were
There's
talking
one
about
standing.
it. We were talking about
There's
it.
one standing.
So we'll go through them real quick. Jackson did regeneration for the first pick, all-time pick. We got time manipulation, the avatar powers, so you can manipulate basically matter. Or I mean, no, elements. That's what.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Wait, now we're.
Matter.
Yeah, I know, right? Do elements, elemental power.
I
and
guess
then
that you're
talking
right on
to
that.
animals. No, because mine's is I'm creating matter. Yours is like,
It's
different.
already there, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I can
Um,
create fire without fire being around.
that's debatable because in the live action they need a starter, but in the cartoon they don't. So you have to
Are
talk
we
about
going
it,
off
have
the
conversation.
cartoon, or are we going
I don't
off?
know what we're going off of it for.
Well,
10
to
minutes
you,
ago,
the
you know, what
cartoon,
elasticity meant.
for you, the cartoon's better, and it's what you should go off of, right? 'Cause
That's fine.
The,
That's fine.
The movie, the show wasn't that good
So
to
are
you.
we? Or what are we doing? Are we gonna go back on 5 picks I did?
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
Anyways, Jackson's list was regeneration, time manipulation, controlling elements,
Matter.
talking to animals, and then elasticity, not shape shifting. My list is flying, super strength, invisibility, shape shifting, and then matter manipulation. So basically, the powers of Adam and Eve from Invincible. Brian's list. Let's see if I got this in me. Teleporting, telekinesis, super speed, telepathy. There we go. And speaking all languages, which I think you would probably get with telepathy, maybe, but whatever. No.
I don't know if you would.
Maybe not speak. I don't know. Anyways,
Just
any honorable mentions?
The only one I had left was Magneto's power, being
Okay.
able to like control metal.
yeah.
But I was able to do telekinesis, so I was like, doesn't.
Nice.
I'm all right with it. But like controlling metal, I think is Magneto's power is super underrated. I feel
Oh,
like.
so
Like
underrated.
after you
Amazing.
picked telekinesis, I think kind of it's like a
I would
lesser
say
version
like
of that.
having just fire powers like would be a thing by itself maybe,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, being able to control fire is pretty
even
sick.
though I did the Avatar thing, it's probably
Yeah.
the same thing. But that I also put like in my honorable mentions like being super stealthy, like without like being noticeable,
yeah,
like super
that's a good-
quiet, like very
Like big good reflexes too. Like
Mhm.
that was like the
ability
non-sexy
to like
one.
super hearing.
Oh,
I guess,
yeah.
being able to like hear from far away.
Super.
I also had
sexy.
like Bullseye's power, or I was like
Be able
looking
to
at
hit
it like
anything.
aim.
I was-
Yeah,
I
that's
was
kind of sick.
about like re-healing people, like
Yeah,
being
people.
Oh,
Jack's
like,
Jack's a healer.
healing.
Healer at heart, baby. I love it.
I think that'd be such a
I hate
cool
to-
power to be able to heal people. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking tight.
Green Mile.
Green
Mhm.
Mile. That's a great movie. We're gonna wrap
Did
things
you
up
have
here. Not really. Those are pretty much, you guys said them all. I think we picked pretty much everyone's
Chad's
board.
like, I gotta get
you know?
fucking going. Damn it.
I do have to get out of here. That is one of those things. We ran a little late here, as we usually do on
Like
Chats
15
Chats,
minutes.
but
That's not too bad.
it's okay. You know, we're here. We're here every week on releasing new episodes every Tuesday. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow us along on Instagram. We're on YouTube and Spotify. And tune in next week for another episode of Chad's Chats. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Later.